have all three of us now seen Black Widow?
I have not.
You have not.
It is on the Plex, which I can watch.
Okay.
I have heard very mixed reviews.
Really?
And that it is not that good.
I wouldn't put it up there with like the best of the Marvel movies.
No, but
I would station it as mid to low tier.
Okay.
Yeah, I would say like it's on the same level as like.
It's not like Thor: The Dark World bad.
But
it's also
not,
it's
not
also
Winter
not like,
Soldier.
It's
not Winter Soldier.
It's not Winter Soldier. It's not like Guardians of the Galaxy. It
Yeah.
is. I'd probably equate it to like
Ant-Man?
Ant-Man, the original Captain America.
Yeah,
Okay.
like
You
it's
know?
good. It's not great. It doesn't do anything like amazing, but it is nice to see another side of Natasha and see that kind of.
It's on my list. I might watch it this weekend.
It was good. Like
Yeah.
I don't have any regrets about what they did with it. The comic book nerd in me wants Taskmaster to be something different, but
Yeah.
that's just
you.
But I'm not upset with what they've done. Like it kind of just sets like the precedent. I'm like that could have been anybody.
Yeah.
That's my only thing. That's my only gripe about it is they kind of used the Taskmaster character to be like, this is the villain.
As more of a like a role and not necessarily.
Yeah, it's a costume and not a character in the movie.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not to be a spoiler, but that's really what it is. It is like a costume and not a character.
Exactly.
And I like me some Tony Masters,
who
is Taskmaster's real name in the comics.
And we're getting so Shang-Chi is what, beginning of September or beginning?
I think so.
Yeah. But
if not, it's October.
Yeah, I'm excited for that.
That is actually looking like the more and more I see of that looks fucking good.
Yeah, like the more like every new preview I see makes me more excited for it and more excited to see how they are kind of framing this next phase of the MCU, because it's like, okay, how ridiculous this is like the entire like save the entire galaxy type of thing. Like,
well, it's a fun alternate world to play with too, because this is 5 years after everyone, like half the planet died, and all of a sudden half of them are back.
Yeah.
And you have to deal with, okay, so did that do anything to not only the people themselves, but also like governments and.
Well, yeah, and I even think
you're
like,
able to have these like places of Marvel that aren't real show up. Like you have Madripoor show up in Winter Soldier. You have, places that we're probably going to be visiting sometime in the future, like Atlantis. I think that like what's interesting is they're dealing more with mysticism and martial arts with Shang-Chi. And while they've already kind of had rumors about them bringing back some stuff from the Netflix series, like Charlie Cox and
being in like Far From Home and
being Matt Murdock and Kingpin respectively. I don't think they're going to do that with Iron Fist, and it's not as a huge knock to what they did with Iron Fist. It wasn't that good.
No.
Although there is a rumor that you're going to see Echo in Hawkeye.
That's what, next year?
No, that's like November. Like that's
late this year.
Later this year, yeah. So it's after Eternals, but before I think
Spider-Man.
But before Spider-Man, I think.
Eternals is going to be interesting with all the stuff they did with Loki. Have you guys watched Loki yet?
I have not.
Okay.
It's on my list.
So Eternals is going to be fun to see how that ties into things like that, because they're more of a this is how the cosmic universe works kind of situation.
Where Loki has been, I'm manipulating all these different timelines in multiverses, in universes within the multiverse and stuff.
The Loki series basically took a step back and said, this is how time and the multiverse works.
Okay, so so it kind of explains then how, like they were able to go back, grab the Infinity Stones, and all. Like, okay, so it kind of delves more into that. Cool.
Does.
Okay, I've been meaning to watch it. I've just been. Yeah,
it is
I've
very
been
good. You should watch it.
Weddings have came back around hard on me, so
yeah.
Oh yeah. Everybody's trying to get those in. I got a couple to go to myself in the next 2 months.
Yeah, same. I've got one next weekend.
I have one 2 weeks after that I'm in.
Oh shit!
Then I have 3 that I'm working.
Wow.